Today on Mark Reviews Stuff, the only thing I have ever backed on Kickstarter. This is the only project that ever incentivized me enough with one of their rewards for contributing that I had to do it. I had to. You may have already seen my previous video where I reviewed my Back to the Future 2 DeLorean time machine car model. That sits on my desk, and right next to it sits this miniature hoverboard with 3-inch track base. And this is from the company NeoLev. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to where you can get your own. So as I keep rotating it around here, this is the, I don't want to spoil the surprise here. It comes with Marty McFly's hoverboard, the Mattel one that he stole from that little girl. So this is pretty dang awesome. This is officially branded and licensed by Universal. So, you know, this isn't just like a fan project. They got permission to do this. And, you know, all the copyrights belong to Universal. But NeoLev had made these things before, and this is the first time they applied it to something branded that caught everyone's interest. You can buy this on Amazon, and I have the link in the description below where you can get one of these. I'm showing you just the 3-inch track base, which is pretty small, but it's pretty good for a an office desk. And I'm going to now reveal this here. That's it. So 3 inches, like I said, not huge, but let's look at some of the details here. Okay. Oh, so I lost my hoverboard already. It's because I'm looking through my camera. So you can see here, this is Back to the Future 2 branded. This has the official licensing of Universal. You'll also see the NeoLev company name there. The way that this works, you see the warning here, can be harmful to pacemaker wearers and other medical implants. Also keep it away from computer disks, credit cards, metallic objects, and I would say that includes cell phones and video cameras and pretty much anything else. There's a really strong magnet in here under that label. This is the magnet itself right here, kind of runs on these 2 tracks. And that is what allows this, which is Marty McFly's hoverboard, as you can see, to float. There you go. And this table is not exactly level. My desk is more level, so it kind of stays in the middle. With just some gentle rocking motion, or you can, bump it with your finger as they show in the video ads for this thing, or some people say just blow on it, right, and then it moves. This is it. Now it works by, let's see if you can kind of see under there. Get the camera angle right. There we go. It is actually hovering. The way that works is there's this really thin layer of kind of, I think it's like a graphene or something. I'll put a link in the description below so you can read up on the actual qualities of this thing. This is really just a piece of foam, kind of, like you would have for a scrapbooking sticker or something. It's just foam, and it's pretty thin. And then the hoverboard itself is actually a sticker. There's a slight bend in it, just kind of like Marty's on Back to the Future 2. So this piece of it is kind of the downside or disappointing part of this particular product. But, I mean, from a distance, come on, people. This is pretty awesome. So I have this on my desk. Like I said, it's right next to, I'll give you a better one. It is right next to my DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future 2. And, having the 2 of those things together is pretty awesome. There are also other versions of this thing. You can get a 6-inch version, and if I were going to do this again, that's the one I would get. The price point for this 3-inch is about $20. The $30 version gets you an extra, double the width, basically, so be off the camera here, and give more space for this hoverboard to rock back and forth. You can also purchase through NeoLev. Biff and his gang, they have their own hoverboards, including the Pitbull and the one that's like the Rising Sun from Japan and things. Those are all available for purchase as add-ons. So you could have different hoverboards hovering on your NeoLev hoverboard track base. There's also, I think, a foot-long version, and that one seems a little excessive. This is a good size. You know, if you have that welly model of the DeLorean time machine, this is a good size to complement that, because the hoverboard is kind of, you know, more to scale, and the two of them look really good next to each other. If I were to do it again, though, I'd get the 6-inch. No real complaints about it. It is what they said it is. This is a really kind of fun piece of fan movie prop history, I guess. Really, it's just kind of a toy that you get for someone who works in an office setting and is a big fan of Back to the Future, which I am, so it fit the bill. That'll do it. Drawbacks, like I said, it'd be nice if this was made out of a different material, but I'd imagine they'd have a harder time getting it to hover. They'd have to have stronger magnets to repel it more, etc. So the foam is kind of a logical choice, but doesn't really have that strength and quality of manufacturing of the whole rest of the base, really, which is pretty remarkable. So check it out on Amazon. The link is in the description below, and let me know what you think. Subscribe to this channel. Thanks.